We turn that on, and here's your microphone. Teresa, get her microphone on. I always like to look to see if we're early because I'm never sure. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, we're not.
We're not early.
Today, I'll just let everyone know what we're going to do today, since everyone's kind of getting here with us. Teresa's here, and doesn't Teresa look pretty?
Good morning.
She's got this I got to back up. She's got this really cute dress on. And Teresa's here, and I'm Kelly, and we're here at Memory Bound. It's our last day of Lemon Week, Teresa. let me go up to your face. It's our
what are you? Don't videotape down here, Kelly.
It's our last day, so today we're going to do a lemon review.
Yeah.
And we have a Minute Maid card. We've been doing Minute Maid cards on our YouTube channel, and we have 4 of them out there, and we're going to do this one today on our Facebook Live. We have some announcements to make, and we're going to go around and just show everybody what we've done for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For Minute Week. So
lots
for
of
Minute
great
Week.
ideas.
For Lemon Week. So good morning, everyone. We're so happy you're here. It's a great Friday. And Teresa, I'm going to pass this right off to you first for a little bit. So I have a couple announcements to make, and one of them is our shipping. We've adjusted our shipping rates a little bit. So if you're ordering online or over the phone and we're sending to you, you know that we don't mind holding your packages because we want you to get the most for your shipping buck. I guess we'll call it that. So if we don't mind holding your orders, if it gets to be where you've got like 50 pounds of stuff, we might have to charge you some extra shipping, or if it goes over the normal, but we will let you know. You don't need to worry about it. And on the other hand, if you're buying something like this, kind of came to light with our new photo stamps. If you're getting something that's really small and your shipping is less, we will be refunding the difference. So, and you'll have a little slip in your packet, and we'll refund it right back to your credit card. So shipping might vary up and down just depending on what you're having shipped. And we do have a new policy out on our website, but really it's all good. So it's all good. And then yesterday I sort of, we called it I Did a Dawn, because I talked about October 15th, and that was something that Dawn was really special about, was letting everybody know what's coming up ahead of time. But on October 15th and probably the 14th, we're having a full day of Christmas classes, and Teresa is going to be teaching a class, and Maggie and Diane and Katie and Janet and myself. So we will have kits. We don't even know for sure what we're having yet, but we want you to mark the calendar. It'll be virtual classes all Christmas, lots of fun, holiday happenings on October 15th. If you want to get on the interested list, let us know. We'll write your name down. And then when we get our product and we get our projects designed, and we'll know more about it, and then we'll know like a cost and things like that, and it will all be virtual on a private Facebook page, and you will make all the projects. So it's a kit where it's kitted to make your 6 or 7 or whatever classes, and you'll make the projects with us. Or you could watch it later if you're not around. Okay, let's see. Oh, and today is my mom's birthday. So I want to say happy birthday to my mom. She is the best. Everybody loves her. So Mom, if you're watching, happy birthday. Hope to see you tonight, and so we can celebrate. And then we have a special stamp, 4th of July stamp that we're going to show you that's on special for the Patriotic Times. And let's see, I wrote down Monday. I don't know why I wrote down Monday, but anyhow, on Monday we're going to be starting our Tim Holtz time. So time with Tim, maybe we'll call it that, I don't know. But all of our demos will have Tim Holtz product in them. So if you like Tim Holtz, you're going to love the next few weeks, because some of the projects are amazing, and it's going to be awesome.
And Kelly, people are mentioning on here that they want on the list. Do they need to put it on our...
Well, we'll try to get your names, but if you could, if you wouldn't mind jotting us an email, and just to make sure, call or send us an email to make sure.
Yeah.
It's hard. There's lots of comments, and we do miss comments, and they're not always, believe me, they don't always pop up right away. And Diane's not here. So the real reason is Diane's not here.
And the other thing is, it will be a kit.
Yes.
And then if you're busy that day, like I've already seen people say, oh, I'm in St. Louis or other places, they already know.
Fun.
You can go back and watch it another day, and it'll be there for you. It's going to be a special site, right, Kellie?
Yes, it's a private Facebook page.
A private Facebook page,
and
right.
we'll have,
I don't know the right words to say.
We'll have videos. Each designer will have a video like the week or two before and show you the project and give you your homework, and there probably will be homework. And if you don't do your homework, you can go back and watch it later too.
So again, just call us or send us an email, because we'll
try to get your comments, but sometimes they don't show up till later. It's really weird. Really weird.
Okay.
All right, but I'm glad that you're all excited about it. This has been something I have wanted to do for a few years, so I'm pretty happy about it too. Let's see, we got shipping. Tomorrow we are opening at 1 o'clock, so we will not be open in the morning. If you come to Ankeny in the morning, go get some lunch or something, and then come back at 1 o'clock. Many of you know, you probably saw on Facebook that we lost one of our staff members, so that we can celebrate her life. We're all going to her services in the morning, and that was Bonnie. And we are wearing pink today. You saw Teresa had pink on, and our staff is all wearing pink today in honor of our Bonnie. And we called her our Bonnie. So, and if you knew Bonnie, you know how special she was. Okay. Teresa, I think with that, we're ready to go do our lemon review. And let's start right here.
Okay.
We don't have a lemon quote today. Maggie, if you're watching, can you send a quote to Diana or Janine? Okay. All right. Well, we'll start off with our Minute Maid cards, and these are on our YouTube channel. And this one, we started out with the rip and flip. And this is where you take your paper, you cut it your background a little bit bigger than your card, you rip it, and you flip one side. And I'll just show you the cards that we made. If you want to see more about this, you can go to YouTube and search on Memory Bound Paper Craft Store. So those we were made with lemon twist, and then we made some with Our Little Princess. And they can go horizontal or they can go vertical. It's just a really quick way to do a background, and it looks cool. You just have to get the right paper. And then we also did one with Add Another Candle, where it's ripped right here. One side's got the candles and one side has the dots, and then we just added some cut aparts. So that was the Rip and Flip Minute Maid. And then we did a Minute Maid card recently. And we inked with our blocks, our acrylic blocks. So we put ink on our acrylic block, misted it, and then stamped it with just the acrylic block and no stamp. And then we stamped over the top of it. And that's another really quick and easy way to make a Minute Maid card. I really like this one. I like that because it's very simple.
Yeah, I do too.
And you can cut them out and mat them, or you can stamp them right on your card front. So
do people still have their blocks? Because I was just having a conversation with someone the other day about, I have a little small block that I saved because I've got my Misty, you know.
I'm a hoarder, Teresa. And I have my blocks.
I have them in a basket. I have a long, skinny one because I'm like, well,
never know.
You never know what crazy stamp I might buy. So
yeah, it is nice to have the little ones if you're doing little tiny stamps rather than getting your whole Misty out. All right, then another Minute Maid card that we did was the pop-up card, and I'm calling it Minute Maid because we use these pop-up card kits from Photoplay, their Make It series. And we made one for Patriotic. This is the America collection from Echo Park, and see how it pops up?
Cute.
And that's just a cut apart there in the middle, and you can see the mechanics here. So you could probably figure out how to make these on your own, but for me, it was a lot easier to get a pre-scored card base and a pre-scored little pop-up piece that I didn't have to think about. And then a lot of the things you're going to see today are made with the lemon twist from Simple Stories, and just like this card here, be sweet and be kind. It's got the little bees. And then this one is a horizontal one. So this pops up from the top, and it's got some ephemera on it. Thanks for being so sweet. So those were our pop-up cards. And then I don't remember what we called these, cut the front off cards. Cut the front off. So this is where you take your card base and you just cut it like, say, a 1-inch strip off of your base, and then your paper that you're covering it with, you cut a 1-inch strip off, and it just makes it a little more interesting. And this is made with the Our Little Princess from Echo Park, and then we have one here from Lemon Twist. It says Squeeze the Day. So that's our pop-up cards. And then we're going to do one today. We're going to do a Minute Maid card today here when we get through all of this. So other reviews of the week. Yesterday, if you've got a good memory, you're going to remember yesterday, but Val was here and she showed us how to make this pop-up front card. So we went from pop-up to pop-up, Teresa, and I missed the whole transition. So it folds flat, but then it sits like this. And that was yesterday. Cute. And it is made with this 6x8 Lemon Twist paper pad, and this is back in stock, so we're pretty excited about that.
I love that paper.
Then Julie was here. Oh, we're another pop-up. This is the pop-up platform from Lawn Fawn, and Julie was here last week, and Julie has a little bit of a passion for these. She had probably 30 of these cards made with all different themes.
She got her die's worth.
She did. So this is really cool too because it folds up flat, and then when somebody gets their card, they can set it out and enjoy it. And that's made with the Lawn Fawn, the pop-up die, pop-up platform die. This one isn't priced, but I think they're like $32 or something like that. And then there's
lots of dies
then
with
there's
that
the add-on. You don't have to have the add-on, but you can, and I think it's $15.99. And basically the add-on is a piece that goes across the back. Kind of reminds me of a collar. And you can decorate that. So that's optional. Okay, then we had Teresa was here and what?
I didn't think you were showing those cards.
Yes, I'm going to show these cards. Teresa was here, and Janet gave us this idea about, when your crafts give you lemons, make lemonade. So Teresa showed us some of the lemons of crafting and how to fix them. And this was one of them, how sometimes when you stamp, it's just not that dark. If you have a Misty, this was her Misty, and this was just stamping with the block. So you can see the difference because you can stamp multiple times. And then this happens to me all the time, and you can't really see this now because she fixed it. But have you ever, your hand and your writing doesn't match your brain? Like you're thinking you're writing, say the number 20 and you write the number, 15. So if that happens when you're writing on the inside of a card, Teresa showed us just to cut out a coordinating piece of paper and put it over the top. And my tip is to use lots of adhesive on it so they can't peel it off and see what you did. All right, and then the other thing Teresa did was she showed us how to use undo, but Teresa, you should have undid this whole card because it's going the wrong direction. Wait, I think you did that. Didn't you put it back together? Anyway.
I put it back together upside down. Oh my gosh.
We have another lemon that we need to make lemonade out of.
Get the undo.
But we did talk about that. If that happens, you could use your undo to take it off, or you could cut this off and put it on another card base, depending on how delicate it was. But this card said thanks, and Teresa needed a hello card. So she used the undo and took off the thanks and then added the hello.
And I die cut
that's right.
the shadow from the back, the mat.
So behind here, it's missing a piece that says hello, a hello shadow. So that's right, I forgot about that extra. Okay, and then it's sitting here, so I'd like to show Nancy's card that she made for us and brought in. And it's really special because she brought us a pan of treats with the recipe, and I posted this so you can make them, and they're very good. And we had a get-together the other night, kind of a Bonnie night, and we served these lemon bars. So it's really special, Nancy, and thank you so much for that.
Somebody said that they did it and they just sent the card, and somebody else said send it to your left-handed friends.
Oh!
Which I am left-handed, so sometimes that gets me.
But there are cards like this, like at Hallmark or whatever.
Purposely for left-handed.
And you're trying to open it or something. I can't remember what they say on the inside.
You have to pay good money for those.
That's right. That's right. Okay, and then another demo that we had this week was Maggie was here, and she showed us how to make a set of cards that you could give as a gift. And she used this really cool stamp from Pink Fresh and Honeybee. I'm going to have to probably lay them down, Teresa.
Okay.
And she took a piece of 49 and Market paper. One was prism and one was rainbow. And she cut it up so that she got 6 cards out of that one piece, and then stamped her message on them. And they're beautiful.
Yep.
And we have these boxes. They're $1.29. So if you wanted to make a set of gift cards, like Maggie's or like any other, you can put them in this nice box. And she put a ribbon around it. That she put the blue card on the top so it showed, and then matched her ribbon. So that was a really nice demo. Okay, non-lemon related, but it's on the table, so we got to show it. Judy was here, and yesterday Judy came in and she brought lemon bars and a lemon dip with some fruit and cookies. Ooh. And a lemon poppy seed loaf of bread. It's like,
yum.
I've gained weight in this promotion.
I know,
Teresa. Okay, well, we had showed these die cuts that came in, evidently. Katie and I did maybe last week, and I think we call them go-karts. And Judy brought in a sprint car to show me how these are sprint cars. They're not go-karts.
Oh, I
so
see.
Judy, thank you for the information. And I'm going to remember it because we have the sprint car die cut. And she said that's what they race down in Knoxville, which is, I don't know, do you think it's an hour from here, maybe, Knoxville?
Yeah.
Maybe about an hour from here. So there is a Knoxville Raceway, and they race the sprint cars. So these aren't go-karts. Unless maybe you cut those things off, then maybe,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. So the other thing is, Teresa, when we showed Uncharted Mariner, we never showed the enamel pins.
Oh.
So we do have the enamel pins. They're $4.99. They're Tim's collectible pins. And, you know, collecting pins is kind of a cool thing. There's a lot of companies have them. Doodlebug, Disney has pins. Have you been to Disney and you collect pins and you put them all over yourself? So that's pretty cool. Okay, well, let's hop up front.
Okay.
We'll go by way of our demos here from our lemon demos. And this is part of Maggie's here. She took her banner home, but these were the pictures of her grandkids that she's going to be displaying at Grandma's camp. And those are those pieces from 49 and Market, the frames. And they come in the tidal wave color, and they come in the lemonade, or maybe it's called pink lemonade color. And she used both. Strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade.
Thank you. And she used the little tags, the chipboard pieces, and they were so
Very cute.
And her theme this year is tie-dye, so that's going to be really fun.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect.
I want to go to Grandma Camp. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
And then Teresa had a demo also, making cards with the Lemon Twist collection. And here's one of them. You kicked us off with this, I think. These were our first cards.
And some of them I used the Doodlebug.
Like this one, she used the Doodlebug card bases, which are right here.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're taking
set.
everybody down memory lane, Teresa. This one opens kind of like a trifold. And this is really cute. This is a Doodlebug too. I really think this is fun.
It's fun.
And then she also showed us how to stamp our backgrounds, which she did on here. And then her love, you used this chair on something, or you used this on
Somebody
something else.
used the chair, yeah.
But there's her little lemon there in her love from the Elizabeth Crafts Planner Essentials 50 Fruity Summer. I like that name, Fruity Summer. Okay, let's go up here, Teresa.
Okay.
We did a lot. We have our little tablet kit, and Val made this for us, and it's made with lemon twist. And the cool thing is that we have yellow tablets now. So if you want to make a lemony, or maybe you just like yellow, maybe it's a school color. We do have some of our tablets are yellow, and you can choose yellow or white, whichever you like. And she made this one with white because we didn't have the yellow ones yet. And Chris made a card with the Sizzix die birthday jar. And the die is sold out, but we have more coming. It's a stamp and die set, and it's really neat how she did the ice cube, and she used the real straw. So if you have some of those straws, you might think about using those on your kits, on your cards.
I have some in my stash.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
I've got more than one color, too.
Okay, and then Maggie made up one of the Tim Holtz Etc. tags with the lemon twist, and she splattered it with white paint. We talked Maggie into splattering with white now, and it's not snow. And then she also made up 3 little coasters. And remember, the coasters this is like 59 cents. It's a great surface. And we've got the smaller ones that are 39 cents. And so here's her other 2. So those were really cute. We've got a lot of lemon stuff going on, Teresa. And let's not forget to hit the corner over there for the
Oh,
stamp.
yeah. The stamp special.
All right. Now, speaking of Maggie, she has a coaster project that you can actually get as a kit, and it says you bring the zest. It's all pre-stamped. You got your lemons. You get everything you need in the kit. It's $8.99. And we have them left, which is unbelievable. So she also said what you could do if you don't want you bring the zest, you could flip it over and stamp happy birthday or thinking of you or something on the back, which was a good idea. And Teresa actually made this layout when she demoed the Simple Stories page templates and happened to use the lemon zest paper, which was perfect.
Yeah, I love that
Teresa,
paper.
you didn't know that either, did you?
No.
When she made that, she didn't know what we were up to. Okay, then Maggie has another kit. This is her canvas kit, and it's just filled with layers and die cuts, and you get the lemons and everything you need to make it, and it's $19.99. And again, unbelievably, there are some of these left. And she showed how to do some of the parts of this on our video last week. Actually, both of them.
Really good instructions too. You don't
No.
have to watch the video.
Yeah, you don't need the video. Now, these aren't really projects, but these are really cool lemon listing pads, which I like. Strong's Mind and Sweet Soul and Hello Sunshine. And they've got magnets on them. They're $4.49. And we didn't mention it, Teresa, but we have a whole category. If you go to memorybound.com, you'll see a little square and it says Lemon Days. Click on that and it takes you everywhere you need to go. Okay, and then here's a layout that Jennifer made. I didn't want it to glare, but she made this actually on one of the lemon twist papers as her background. I'll flip it over and you can tell. And I love how she did the tearing.
Yeah, I do too.
Looks really nice. And Teresa's got a couple cards here. We just want to show you everything because if you're not in the store, you don't get to see them. Oh wait, is this Tammy's card? I think that's Tammy's card. These are actually for sale. These are $4 and they're actually for sale in our staff studio.
I made that one.
So they're not really samples.
Yeah.
I mean, they are samples, but they're blank inside. So if you wanted a card, if you want to purchase one and not make one, we've got those here too. We'll have to clean this up, Teresa, when we come back. Now this one I really love because Teresa made this for her demo, and this is washi tape. So this is the washi tape from Lemon Twist.
Yes.
And I love
so
how
pretty.
you put it crisscross for your background.
Yep.
That's a
No
great
paper needed.
Minute Maid card right there.
Oh,
Teresa.
yeah.
That would have been a really good one.
That was a fast card to make.
That's a good one. And then she also made this layout when she was showing how to fix lemons, and I can't remember now, what was the lemon on this? Oh, you covered up.
I just covered up the
oh, it had a big quote here.
Yes, it's one of the quote papers, so if you don't want to use the quote paper.
Yeah, that's what it was. It has some big quote right in there.
Something about bees, and I wouldn't have it's teal. It wouldn't have gone with my home.
It didn't go with her stuff. All right, and then this was, Maggie made this with the funky insects and with that new transparent crackle paste from Tim Holtz. And that's what's in the
Crackle,
she inked over the top of it.
Be happy.
And this is the number 6 slimline card base from Photoplay. So it's really a neat size.
Yeah,
and the
I
wings,
like it.
It's almost, looks like it's on a wobble because the wings kind of bounce. All right, and then we got 2 little frames that Teresa made using the Tim Holtz little wood frames. And this comes natural, and she painted it. And you just stamped it. That's not even a cut apart, right?
Right.
You stamped it?
Well, I used, the background paper was one of the sayings. It was that one.
Okay, here, let's show them together. Because now you can see what the frame looks like.
So I didn't want to frame 2 of these, so I just used this piece for my background.
And that's what she used.
And I splattered that one with paint too, the frame.
Oh yeah, you got the blue.
Yep.
Splattered with some blue. And I really like this, Teresa. That's really
yes, I want that frame back. I just used temporary adhesive, and it's holding pretty good.
It's holding really
Plus,
well.
I have the ribbon tying it on. So,
but this is really cute, and these are those 6x8 papers that come in the tablet. So Teresa didn't do anything
right
to the
into
paper.
the frame.
It just fits perfectly.
I put some washi tape on it.
Oh, you did. You put washi tape there. Is there anything else? I have to feel
No.
it. And then she's got her cute little tag hanging.
I got to sneak the washi tape in.
All right, Teresa, this is another one of your cards.
That's an old one, yeah.
But it's a good lemon card, and we do have some paper that has lemons on it like this that would be perfect for making this card. And is Sip Sip Hooray. Is that's the memory bound stamp?
Yes.
Okay.
But we're out of
cheers. Okay. Well, we'll have to order more. We'll have to order more. All right. So there's Sip Sip Hooray, and then we have an album kit that Katie made, and she did show this last week, and it is amazing. And Katie even suggested to buy an extra album from 49 or Simple Stories, and you could probably split it up because it's really thick. Now we sold out of these, but we have more coming. Probably will be here next week. And I know a few of you are on the list because you want to get one. And if you want one, and just let us know, call us, send an email, and we'll reserve one for you also. We have a few more coming next week. Look at this.
It's so cute.
It's really, really cute. So it says Squeeze the Day. And you get everything you need to make it and directions. And like I said, we'll be getting more of those. Okay, did I miss anything here, Teresa? That you can
tell about the zipper pouches maybe.
Oh, yes, we should while we're here. Remember that the zipper pouches are on sale through Sunday. So if you haven't got yours or you need more, they're $1.29 regular, $1.99. Super handy. Looks like we need to fill up here. They come in 2 sizes, all kinds of color zippers, and they're good for your supplies, your makeup, your pencils, your junk, you know, whatever you need, toys, whatever you need to store. They're really good for that. All right. Remind me to come back and clean up all this stuff that I've just thrown around. Okay, so that's our lemon projects. Oh, wait, here's one more. Oop. And this is another one that Maggie made, and that used a stencil with the transparent crackle paste, and it's the Distress product. And did anybody know that you get lemon Kit Kats?
I did not.
Our friends that were here, Monday brought those. And we had 2 ladies from Kansas yesterday that brought us a bag of popcorn, and it's no wonder that I've gained like 5 pounds during this, Teresa. All right, before we go back for our demo, I want to show you this stamp set that is on special. It's our 4th of July special. It's the Stars and Stripes stamp set from Echo Park. It's normally $13.99 and it's only $8.99. And you can find it online. I think if you type in Stars and Stripes, it should pop right up. Otherwise, you can go to Stamps and go to Echo Park, or you can go to Patriotic. And this is one of those stamp sets that you really like, Teresa.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Because it's got words, it's got images, it's got a couple flags, fireworks. So it's really nice.
And I bought one.
Did you get one? Oh, good.
I did.
It's something that
I couldn't help myself.
Well, you know, we were able to get a special on this, so we're passing it on to all of you. So,
thank you.
Yeah. So, okay. All right. Well, let's get back and do our Minute Maid card.
Okay.
Teresa's walking backwards and doing very well. All right. So I'm really excited about this. We worked on something like this a while back, and we do have a video. Oh, we didn't show this.
Oh,
sorry, squirrel.
Pennies.
Squirrel. We didn't show this because they're back here and they're displayed so nicely. But Penny did her Copic coloring with the Avriel Be Zesty stamp set. And she showed us all the different combinations of colors with her Copic markers. And she made these amazing cards. And Teresa can kind of scan through them.
They're very cute.
They've got like a glass of lemonade. They've got lemons. She made a special bowl. She made a picnic table. She colored the white grid ribbon with her Copic marker because there's, as you know, everybody, there's no yellow. Oh, she left these here. Let's see these. Oops.
This one's my favorite.
I like that one too. I really like the
Tim Holtz
the
die.
simple plaid dye.
Yep.
And she also
she used it on this one too.
Yep,
Yeah.
and she used the postage stamp. The postage stamp die from Hero Arts. And that's how she did her frames and things.
Cute.
And we're really lucky to have Penny. She's a very serious Copic colorer. And you can tell by this right here. I think you can tell by that. So she tried lots of different combinations. And when you're a Copic colorer, you write down the letters of the markers you use so you can remember. All right, so anyway, let's do our Minute Maid card, Teresa.
Okay.
These are some cards that we made in the past with the technique that we're going to use. And I just like them. They're simple. You can use lots of different colors. They can be any theme. These are actually been done and then matted and put onto a card base. This one Maggie just made for us last week, and this she inked right onto the card base. And it says in here that she used tumbled glass and peacock feathers for the ink colors. And then she used the die from Tim Holtz. Is it Artsy Flowers, Teresa? I'm not sure the name of it.
Artsy Stems.
Oh, Artsy Stems.
I like this one.
And
It's
then
very funky.
And it was just very simple and very nice. So we're going to do a couple things. What Maggie used on here was a stencil from My Favorite Things. And this one looks used, but this is what it is. This is called the rectangle stencil. And you'll find these online under stencils. They come in circles, ovals, rectangles. Today we're going to use the circle, and we are going to show you how to make your own stencils. So if you don't have a stencil at home, or maybe you can't wait, if you're going to order these, you can't wait to get them, I'll show you how you can just take your dies and use your dies to go ahead and cut them out. And we're going to do some other different things too. So I don't know where to start. So let's start here. All right, so this is a star stencil that I made with the star die from, I laid it right here so I could get to it easily. I used the framelits from Sizzix, and they're $22.99, and you get quite a few dies on there.
I have that one. I like it.
And I cut it out of a piece of cardstock. So I also have the inside if I need that for anything. And I'm going to use that for my stencil. And guess what? I forgot to bring the Make Art Station. So I'm going to run grab that, Teresa.
Okay. I'll show you some of the other things she's using today. So here is the circle stencil, and that one's $5.49. And there's the rectangle one, $6.99. Ooh, she's also going to be using these picket fence life-changing blending brushes, which we have. And if you haven't touched them, they're so soft I can't stop touching them. But
she really likes them, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I went and
Kellie.
got the Make Art Station. It's really nice for stenciling, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to stick this paper on here, Teresa.
Okay.
White, try to get it on there where I want it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this with these magnets to help hold our project down. And I pre-cut a card base, or a card piece. My card base is the normal, I almost did it upside down, Teresa. It's the normal A2, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I cut my pink paper down just by 1/4 of an inch. So it's going to be 4 by 5 1/4. So my top part, I want even a little smaller. So it's going to be 3 3/4 by 5. You can figure that out at home. Just measure and knock off 1/4 of an inch each time. So I'm going to put this piece here, and then I'm going to use this star, and I want to kind of place it in the middle. Now what I didn't do here, and you might want to do a better job of that, was put my star in the middle of, I thought I was being really cool because I cut my star the same. No, I didn't. It was a different one. It was a different one. Never mind. All right, so let me put this down. And do I want my star to go kind of wonky? I think I do. So I'm going to put my star down and put that down.
You could use pixie spray too.
Yeah, definitely. We didn't bring any pixie spray. Should we ring the bell?
Where's the bell?
Oh, there's Becky. Oh, there's Becky. She's got her pink on too. We need some pixie spray, please.
There's some in the stencil box in the back.
And I'm also going to use my life-changing brushes.
I haven't used pixie spray on paper. Have
Yeah,
you?
No, I haven't.
I wonder
I don't know
how
how
it
it would
works.
work.
We'll have to see. I know it works.
Do we
most
want to do that
excellent-
live, Teresa?
I don't know,
I'm not sure.
It works great on the stencils, the plastic. I don't know about the paper.
Okay, so I'm gonna
it
gonna
could
use.
stick to your paint card.
Yeah, I know. I think we might. I don't know. We can use it on the plastic one. So I'm going to use dried marigold and picked raspberry for this. So I'm going to put on my lighter color first. So when you use the life-changing brushes, hang on to the head of the brush and not the handle, because if you hang on to the handle, you're just going to be mushing it down like that. So hang on to the head of it, and I'm going to kind of make it so that I have a little bit different colors. I'm not going to do it solid like that because I'm going to go ahead. Now I haven't done this, so I'm kind of on the fly. Then I'm going to put in some of this. I hope we like this. Thank you. All right, so let's take that off. It's always fun when you're doing something like this and you take it off and you go, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, Becky, you know what else we're going to need? We're going to need some twine that's kind of a color that would look like this, pink, or maybe that pink twine, that jute twine. We're putting Becky on the spot. All right, I'm going to save my stencil because I might want to use that for something else. And then I want to stamp on it, and I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday. And I'm going to use this new set from Avery Elle. It's called Loads of Happy. Thank you very much. That'll be perfect.
It's a set that I like because you can do different combinations because it's got day, new baby, Valentine's, Hanukkah. Oh, Hanukkah, that's nice. Mother's Day.
Here, I'm covering it up.
That's okay,
Teresa.
I can see it. Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, new job. I love stamp sets that you can use for a variety of things. You guys know that. It's more than 3 ways you can use a stamp
Yes,
set.
you can use a lot. It's got the holidays.
Yep.
Now I'm going to use this great big Happy Birthday from that stamp set.
Yeah, you don't have
And
to
it
use
pretty
the little.
much covers everything. So I'm going to lay it where I want it. And I think I want to kind of put them together. I don't know. Let's do that. So when you use your MISTI, you just lay your stamp where you want it, and then you're going to, I always call it close the door. And then we are going to ink this with some archival ink. And I have, of course, you got to put your magnets down. Now, I already put some archival ink on my stamp because it was brand new, and Maggie talked about that the other day about using and then
Seasoning your stamp.
seasoning it. And then if it kind of go like this, you give it a little pressure, and then you can see it's not really dark enough, but that's okay because the magnets are keeping my paper in place and the stamp is stuck to the lid. So let's do it again. And that looks pretty darn good. So let's move this aside and let's get our card base. And oh, this is going to be really cute. It's going to be really cute. Becky brought us some twine, and you know what? I thought since the star was kind of off to the right, I was going to need some twine. I don't really think we do, but I'm going to put it on anyway. Now you could go and just make a bunch of backgrounds, and then they're all ready to go, and then you can stamp them and put what you want on them. And we should probably pop that up. Teresa, I never brought my big roll of tape, foam tape, like I like to use at home.
Oh yeah.
Let me take the backing off of these. I hope everybody can see how this is a Minute Maid card because it really does not take a lot of time. And we'll just stick that on there. And we've got Happy Birthday.
Ta-da.
I like that, Happy Birthday.
Yeah, that's fun.
All right, I'm going to put that down here in our collection. And we're going to do, so all of these you can see, we just use plain paper and we use different colors of inks. And then we heat embossed a stamp over the top. And we could have heat embossed Happy Birthday, but I think it's so big and bold that it's fine the way it is.
You just need to make sure that your ink below is dry before you.
Yes.
So you might want to heat set it first before you heat emboss your image on top.
Let's do that one next. Okay, so we've done all of these on plain paper. So I decided we should go ahead and try one on a pattern paper. And this is from the new 49 and Market Meadow, Curator's Meadow collection. And one side has butterflies, and we're actually going to use this, and we're using the back right now. So we're going to use this kind of bluish. And I don't know how it's going to turn out. I haven't tried it. So you'll have to bear with us. And then for this one, I cut out another shape. So I took the Hero Arts Infinity Ovals dies, and it's $25.99, but I think you get 18 dies.
Wow.
So that's pretty good, just over $1 a die. So that one's the one I used. I went ahead and cut out my stencil like this. So I've cut that out, and then I'm going to lay it over the top here. And I think if I have this straight like so, let me line this up the way I want it. Because do I want it on the top? I don't even remember what I'm stamping on here, Teresa. I think I'm just showing it. And we weren't really sure what color to use on this, so we're going to experiment with speckled egg and maybe a green. I think it's nice to use multiple colors. It just gives it a little bit of depth.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to get all this pink and orange off of our brush. And it cleans up really nice just by using a microfiber towel. If you get to the point where you need to wash your brushes, just use like a mild detergent and you can wash them up. I think that's pretty good. That looks like, okay. So let's put these colors back, and let's start with speckled egg, because to me that looks a lot like this color, and it might just darken it a bit. Ooh, I like this. Now on some of our cards, we kind of went from light to dark, or we did the rainbow thing. I think what I'm going to try on this one is to put the speckled egg color kind of towards the outside, and then we'll put another color on the inside just to give you an idea of how it looks. And I don't know how it's going to look.
It's just playing.
It is.
It's supposed to be fun.
All right, now we're going to try bundled sage in the middle. Looks like I got kind of a circle thing going on there, but all right, now let's take her out and see what it says. See what we got. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, very nice.
I like that a lot. So we could put this on a card base. We could stamp it. I didn't bring a stamp for this one. Oh, wait, we have something. Maggie cut out an extra flower. Here it is. All right, we are going to finish this card, by golly. So I think what I want to do is put a little bit of brown ink on the edges. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of my vintage photo, and I'm going to kind of go like so, just to kind of ink up the edges. And look at this old blending tool I'm using, Teresa.
It's a square one.
It is. I kind of like those.
I still have square ones.
I know, I like them. Okay, so that was vintage photo. And then we're going to stamp this one. So I'm going to take off our happy birthday. Now what I do sometimes is I just stick my stamps on the front if I'm going to use them again, or if I'm doing a video and I don't know where else to put it.
I do that sometimes so I don't lose them, because you don't know how many times I've set a stamp on my table and lost it. And you can't see them.
Yeah.
Because they're clear.
Or they stick to something.
Crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I can't. Oh, I know what we were going to put on here. So on this card, what my plan is, so everybody knows what I'm doing, we're going to put this flower here, and then we're going to put something in the center. And the problem is I didn't really bring the best stamp for the center. Oh, yeah, we'll use this. Okay, so we're going to use this. This is my new, I'm going to say my new favorite verbiage stamp. Oh, here's this. Teresa, here's a stamp I almost lost, and I had to stick it in another package. So I better stick that on there.
This one's called Occasions Scripted Greetings. Is that it? Occasions Scripted Greetings, $6.99.
And I just like the font. I think the font is really neat. And Maggie actually cut me out
welcome,
2
little
flowers.
one. Good luck.
So what do we want to put on here? Maybe thank you.
It's always good to have thank you cards on hand.
It is. I think I might just do this.
And you know, sometimes I'm like, I don't need a lot of thank you cards. And then when I go to need a thank you card, I don't have any. And I'm like, okay, I do need thank you cards.
We do need them after all. We didn't know we needed them. Okay. So I'm going to lay it right there. Because this is a clear stamp, I had to take this spacer foam piece out of my Misty. And then I'm just going to close. Whoops. I think I should take these off. I'll stick them to our sign holder, Teresa. Oops. Let me put this back here. Now I have lost a Misty magnet. Oh, there it is. I don't want to lose these Misty magnets, and they do get lost easy.
Yeah, they stick to things too, just like the stamps.
Okay, so I got a little too much clutter going on here. There's a missing stamp. Let me put that there. All right, so we have it on our lid. Let's go ahead and stamp it. I think we're going to love this. And we're using the archival ink just because I want it nice and black. You can use other ink colors. And let me get my Stampendable. Oh, Teresa, what was I thinking? I took it out. I needed it in. I had a panic moment. All right, we got to go back.
I wasn't paying attention.
Teresa wasn't babysitting me. She wasn't babysitting me, but I'm sorry, everybody.
Just like,
Yeah, she believed it. All right, I'm sorry, everybody. This is turning into...
Don't do that.
We have a lot on our minds today. Okay. Don't do what I did. Now I can't get the magnets apart. Okay. Okay, I'll leave those right there. All right. I'm sorry about that, everyone, but we are gonna get this. See how delicate that is? That thank you.
Oh yeah.
And I use the memory bound stamps a lot. Greetings from Amanda, but sometimes you just want something a little different. Oh, I like that. Okay. Whoa, that was stressful. That was a little stressful, everyone. All right, so I've got my card base, so let's put this on, the card base. We're just going to put it on. I'm not going to pop it up. We're just going to put it on to get it done. You know, you could just do that, and you would be fine. We're not going to just do that because Maggie did this really nice, cut out this really nice flower.
And it has adhesive on the back, so it's even better.
She did put adhesive on it.
Yeah, and that's, you know, if you do have a die like that, you've probably seen my dies where if I die cut something and sometimes I don't use it, then I just stick it in the package for later. So that's kind of like what this is. It's just extra dies that we had.
I actually love how that turned out.
Yeah.
I really like that. That's really nice and simple.
Yep.
I struggled a bit with the stamping because my mind wasn't working. Okay, but we're going to do one more.
Okay.
We got one more here, and we're going to use the stencil this time. We made our own stencils before. This time we're going to use the stencil from My Favorite Things, and they, like I mentioned, they come in oval, square, rectangle, and circle, and we're going to use the circle. And I took a chunk off of this paper, this piece here, and we're going to actually ink over it. And again, we're not sure which color, and maybe we can put this on it too. Ooh, we'll have to see. Okay, so let's don't need our card base, but let's get this down. Now it helps me to put this, let me move the ruler out of the way. I have a big Make Art station at home. This one's really nice because it's a little bit smaller, and if you're traveling or if you're doing little things. And I am going to put a little tape on it. because I want to really position this where I want it. I've got that butterfly there, and I think I want this to kind of cover the wing a little bit. And we were going to show the pixie spray, weren't we? All right, the pixie spray is great for stencils. It's kind of like a temporary adhesive. And you got to shake it up a little bit. And then I'm going to spray it over the wastebasket because I don't think, oops, oh. I pulled the sprayer right off. So you're going to spray this gently on the back. Teresa's done this a million times.
Yep.
And then we have to let it sit, don't we, Teresa?
Yeah,
for
and then
just a
they say
minute?
to turn it upside down and give it a squirt to keep from clogging.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, wait, why would I do that with my stencil?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what I always do. And I have never had a clog problem, so.
We don't want it to clog, for sure.
Nope.
So you let it sit just for a little bit, just so it can kind of get dry and
What
sticky.
colors were we going to use on this one?
I think we were going to try, we were thinking a brownish.
Or maybe
Maybe even that speckled egg would be neat. What do you think,
didn't
Teresa?
we have another orange? Maybe dried marigold
Maybe an orange.
or
All right,
We'll have
so
to see.
now it's got sticky on it, and
speckled
you
egg
can
might
just
work,
kind of
yeah.
place it where you want it. See, it sticks. She sticks.
that way you have nice
Yeah,
Clean
that is
edges.
solid. That's solid. All right, boy, Teresa, I don't know.
lots of choices. There's so
Let-
many colors.
Let's just take a little bit of antique linen just to peek at
Okay.
it because it's pretty light.
Ooh, that's going to look,
That's
it's really light,
It's
but
a
I
little
bet you
quite
can
light.
see it. I bet
what if
you
we
can
do?
see it more than
let's
you
see what
thought.
speckled egg looks like.
Okay. Yeah, that might look nice
I
with
think
the
it might be kind of neat.
gray strip there.
Oops. I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to put too much on. All right, we're gonna go.
Go for it.
We're gonna do antique linen and speckled egg. Because antique linen, and you can do 3 colors. You can do however many colors you want. I think antique linen will just be kind of all over, and then maybe we'll blend in some speckled egg. This is
think
what
you're-
happens when you don't plan the night before, and you just kind of come in and you.
But that's okay because I think that proves your minute point.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's right. These are Minute Maid. This is a Minute Maid card.
That's right. You don't have to plan ahead a lot.
And I think it would be fun just to do a whole bunch of backgrounds, and then you can add to them
yeah.
whatever you want. Okay, so let's try this here. Just put a little bit of this. Oh, Teresa, this is really nice. I don't know, how is everybody? How are you liking this? Should we take a peek?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it.
I like it.
All right, let's pull it off.
The antique linen shows more than you think it will.
It does.
It's a nice shadowy on that.
And I probably didn't need that tape, but oh well. Okay, so let me move
Doesn't
this
hurt.
out of the way. I do feel like I've made a bit of a mess, Teresa. So with that one, we used the My Favorite Things. I don't know if you want to grab one over there, Teresa.
Yeah,
we
I
used the
showed 'em.
circle. Oh, you showed it. Okay.
When you were.
We use the My Favorite Things, and you can wash the stickiness off, but it will stay there, and you can use it over and over.
Yeah.
And tell us what you've done with that, Teresa.
I don't wash mine.
She doesn't wash hers. Okay.
Because sometimes it just, I just use it again. I don't have to spray it. And don't forget, you can use the negative piece too.
Yes, and I was going to show that, but I don't think we will. But what
Yeah.
Teresa's saying is you can take your inside, you can put it over the top of your project and then ink around it and leave.
And then you have a white
you
space.
leave a white space. And if you go to YouTube, and we can probably post a link to that later, but you can go to YouTube and you can see all of that. All right, we got to do a little stamping on here because it's got to have a message. And I think we were going to use this. I think we were going to use happy. Pull it off the back of this sign. I think we were going to do happy. And then we were going to use one of these little words. So let's see what words we have here. We've got new job, retirement. Let's do retirement.
Oh, yeah.
We've
It's
had
nice
people
to have a
asking for retirement.
stamp. Yep.
So let's put retirement right here. Let's lower that. So when you're using your MISTI, you just kind of lay things out, figure out where you want it. And honestly, I'm doing this upside down, so I hope
Looks good.
I hope it's good. And I want all my magnets, so I'm gonna. Okay, and then we close the flap, open it up, and let me get out. I'm gonna use the black ink again so that it's nice and dark, the archival. And I have not used the retirement stamp yet, so get it inked up a bit. Ooh, I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get a little more ink on the word happy.
I like the retirement. I like the strip, what do they call that? It looks like
label, like
the
from the label
labels.
maker
Yes,
things.
like the label maker. Oh, I really like that. Do I need a new stamp set today?
Well, you can use it 3 ways, Teresa. I know that's important.
That's
All right,
cool.
so we got happy retirement, and we probably should put some ink around the edge of that, don't you think?
Yeah.
Let me get my big square here. Let's put the ink that we used. Let's use some speckled egg. And we'll do brown and speckled egg. So I'm going to put the speckled egg on first. Oops. Well, my thing has brown on it, so we're going to put some brown on it. I didn't bring extra foam, so we'll just have to go with it.
It's brown. That's okay.
Yeah, we've got brown and blue mixed together. It's going to look good either way. Now, I really wish I had some twine. Some natural
we
twine.
do, but not pink.
Yeah. I'm going to ring the bell. What time is it? Let's ring the bell. We'll
Ooh, a double ring.
Yeah. I like double rings. Hey, Gloria,
twine.
can you get us the natural jute twine, that skinny stuff? Oh, I'm going to love this card. I'm just going to love it. Okay, so this one we're going to pop up. Why, Gloria came to our rescue, and she's getting us some twine. And then I'm going to put some dots on here so we can pop it up with some foam. Oh, this is pretty. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you very much. This one right here. Oh, we do have that color of twine, but it wouldn't have showed. Now, Katie taught me this. If you're going to tie it, hang on to it, keep your tail. We're going to wrap it a couple times. Oops. And scissors. Where did I put my scissors, Teresa? Gloria, can you hand me a pair of scissors? Mine are here somewhere and I don't know where.
I don't see them.
Thanks. Okay, how many people, how does that happen to you?
Oops.
Thank you, these are fine.
Okay. Oh, the oval.
The oval, I use the die. I cut it out with a die. Do we have an oval template over there, Teresa?
No. That's what they're looking for. She made her own with the oval die. But you can look on the wall and see if there's oval stencils.
Okay. So
You want an oval stencil?
So
Yeah.
So just to review today, we used the My Favorite Things stencils. We used the circle one, like on this card. It comes in circle and rectangle and square. And there is an oval. I think we're out of the oval. And this one we use the circle from My Favorite Things. We're going to pop it right on the card. I think I might have it a little crooked here. Let me try this again. How do you like that?
I
How's
like
that?
it.
Everybody love that? So we kind of took, this is kind of like Maggie's 2.0. We started out in our YouTube video. We show you how to do this, and you can see the rainbow colors. We do it right on the front there, and then we heat embossed an image. And now we're doing it on pattern paper, which is pretty cool. I like it.
I do too.
And we are using a shape like a star. And we cut our own star out, our own stencil out of a piece of cardstock using this die, the stacked stars.
Lots of hearts.
So good. I'm glad people love it. It's really fun. I feel like I made a terrible mess today, and I don't know where to start cleaning up, Teresa, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoyed that Minute Maid card. It wasn't a minute today because we made 3 cards and we did some special things, and I didn't know what I was doing as far as planning out. But thanks for joining us today. I want to say a big thank you for all of your support and all the fun we had during Lemon Week. And I want to give a shout out to Maggie, because Maggie's the one that really kicked off Lemon Week and really got it going. And all of our staff members that did projects and demos and set things up. It's just been a lot of fun, and it's been great, and I hope we can do it again. I hope you're going to enjoy Tim Holtz time, because we'll start our Tim Days on Monday, and all of our demos will have Tim Holtz product and other stuff too. And Teresa, you're kicking the week off, so do you want to tell what you're going to be using on Monday?
I'm going to be using the new stamps.
Yay!
And I think we have them all in stock now,
I think
don't
we do. The bubble one is
the bubble
iffy.
one.
That one we had and our distributor ran out of.
Yeah.
But we do have them in stock, and Teresa will be doing that on Monday. Diane's got a mini book. Katie's got a mini book. I'm doing a Christmas in July type of thing with a Christmas stamp.
Ooh.
And we've got Cindy Grant is coming, and she's made an amazing file folder album. And we also have Alicia McNeely is coming, and you've seen her stuff before.
It's amazing.
It is really, really cool.
And we're also going to, not next week, but the week after, we're going to talk about, because Tim Week's going to go a little long.
It's probably going to be at least 2 weeks, maybe 3.
We're going to talk about the inks, the new Uncharted Mariner.
Or Marinara. Teresa, you don't know that about me, but I have trouble with Mariner. I
have a problem with it
Marine
too.
or Marinara or something. But
so I'll be talking about inks and the differences between oxides and regular.
Yay! Everybody asks about that.
Yep.
And Maggie's going to be talking about all the pastes and showing the difference, and she's got sample cards. So
that's going to be
great.
We're
in for a real treat. And remember that tomorrow we are opening at 1 o'clock, so we will be closed from 10 to 1. But we'll be here at 1 o'clock, and I hope to see you soon. Hope you can stop in. Thanks a lot, and thanks, Teresa.